You talk about the different people out there and that you meet, and the endurance that some of them have, and the stamina some of them have, and the speed. I ran Moncton 10 years ago, and I caught this guy, and I said to myself, if I can just keep with him. Mm-hmm. And I started chit-chatting with him along the way. His name was Dan Buckle.
Okay.
I remember his name because his story is, it's quite amazing. He now runs a marathon every year on his birthday, and he runs his age.
Wow.
So he was in his 50s at the time. So he would go and run if he was 50
kilometers,
he'd run 8 kilometers before the full marathon and then line up for the marathon to hit 50 kilometers for the day.
Wow.
He's in his 60s now.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him, but I do know that in his 60s he did fulfill his goal.
Wow.
And he ran 60-some kilometers.
Stuff like that is so admiring.
Crazy.
Yeah. You know, I have a major respect for people that continue to push their body into that age, right? Because a lot of people use it as an excuse. Like, oh, you know, I'm too old for that. But then you have other people that don't use it as an excuse, and they're out there performing too. So it's like both of these scenarios exist. Somebody could say I'm too old, but you could also, if you really wanted to, you could go get after it
hole
and then push yourself.
Of even on YouTube, of people you can follow.
Yeah.
And they've got osteoporosis, and they've been in a horrific car accident or motorcycle accident, and their bones are mangled, and they've been put back together like the $6 Million Man.
Right, yeah.
And they're out there 5 years later running the Mojave Desert Race, 200 kilometers.
In Moab or whatever, yeah.
Moab, yeah.
Yeah.
And why are they doing it? Because they want to see if they can.
Right. And then you have, that's one thing that I do love about social media, is that you have these amazing examples of things you can anchor yourself to and go, if that person's able to do it, then there's no reason that I can't do it.
Right.
And you can almost find somebody that's you know, your ethnicity now, that's your friggin' shape, that your body shape, your age, and you can find them online that's doing the things that you want to do.
Yep.
And then you can go, if they're doing it, there's no reason that I can't do it, right?
Right.
And that's a beautiful thing about online. And, you know, there's a big part of the reason I started to run was following some people online that inspired me. Guys like, let's say Cameron Haynes, for example. Nick Barr. I actually just watched one of his.
Nick Barr.
It's funny that I haven't watched anything he's done for a long time. Last night he just posted or it was a few days ago, and it was called his Last Dance. It was called Last Dance, and he just did an Ironman. And it was like a Netflix movie. It was a 34-minute video on YouTube.
What is that guy, about 220? 230?
Yeah, he's freaking ripped. I mean, he's got a supplement company too, right? So
Yeah.
like he's embodying his whole brand and his whole persona of having a supplement company, a CEO and father and business owner and entrepreneur, and then also he's just phenomenal athlete.
He's documenting his athletic goals, and with running a business, which is related.
Right.
The nutritional and being a father and family man. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good point.
And you know, he's documenting it as his business.
Yeah.
That's one aspect of his business.
Yeah.
Like, that's amazing. That's project management, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And I like that you said it's related too, because it is so true. Like the endurance required to run a marathon and almost the mental stamina that it takes to train, it all applies into business. It's like, these are all things, anytime I'm running, I'm like more patient with life in general, because it's like running is such a frustrating process. It's such a process that beats you down, but you get stronger from it, that everything else becomes a little bit easier because you're putting yourself through so much adversity that everything around that dulls itself down a little bit. The noise of everything that you thought was hard before, the volume gets turned down because your standard is now turned right up.
It changes your perspective for
Changes
sure.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the mental stamina of just running
Yeah.
that race. And then it applies to running a business and to staying, how there's highs and lows, right? Like it's not like somebody runs a marathon and they're just friggin' on 10 the whole time going, this feels great. I feel incredible. The entire time I felt amazing. I crossed the finish line. I high-fived everybody. Like that doesn't exist. And that doesn't exist in life. And running them. And I love actually, guys like David Goggins, he says, doing an ultra marathon, like, talk about those Moabs where it's like 250 mile races.
Yeah.
He goes, you will get a lifetime of experience, a lifetime of knowledge by doing this to yourself.
Yeah.
You will get a lifetime of knowledge when you're seeing how you push yourself, when your body is completely broken down and does not want to take another step, but you still have miles to go and you're finding that strength somehow inside. That's another interesting part too. It's just like, when you'll hit these walls of like, I don't want to push myself. I don't think I can go anymore. I don't think I can go any faster. I don't think I don't think I have any more, but you find it. Somehow it's in there. Somehow you get across the finish line.
Yeah.
It's in there. What do you think that's all about?
Well, just like in life, you always have to regroup. When you hit the wall, you got to just go, all right, I got to catch my breath. I got to do this. I got to take in some water, take in some refuel.
Right.
And I got to get back at it. But I got to get back at it.
Yes.
That's the whole key.
Right. Get moving again.
That's it.
And actually, you gave me the strategy there for a couple marathons of I think it was run 10, walk 1.
Minutes.
Yeah.
Run 10 minutes, walk a minute.
Right. Run 10 minutes, walk a minute. And the fascinating thing was, I ran one marathon that was 4:30. I think that might have been Bangor, perhaps. Or it was Bangor where I tried the run 10 and walk 1, but I ran that one the same. So I had two marathons where I was just like, I'm going to try to push myself the entire time.
Yeah.
That was 4:30. And the next one I did, which was very close in a very close proximity window, so it was similar in abilities. That one there, I ran 10 minutes, walked 1, and I did it in 4:30 as well. But I actually feel like I had a better recovery coming out of that one.
Yeah, you were much better. I still remember you and me after the race.
Yeah.
Shooting the breeze with the bartender.
Yeah. That was Bangor.
That was Bangor.
Yep.
For about 3 or 4 hours.
Yes, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
And
yeah, there was supposed to be free drinks
recovered.
afterwards.
We
and
were we were fine.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
Versus Moncton or Fredericton, don't talk to me.
Right, just completely beat up. Just
Let me get a shower.
Get me to the car and get me just
Yeah.
I got nothing to say.
Give me something intravenously.
Right.
To recover.
And one of my favorite things about running is how much you can eat. One of my favorite things about running is how your body just becomes a processing machine for anything you put in it. Anything, because when you're training for those marathons, you just need anything for fuel. You can go slam a burger and you're not even going to notice it. Yeah. Your body will just process that. All of it turned into pretty well fuel.
Yeah. Well, as you age, it doesn't really work like that. But,
Okay.
But you're right.
Okay.
You need more calories.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to fuel the machine.
Yeah.
Right?
I would always go right down to Big D's Burgers. Supposed to be some of the best burgers in Atlantic Canada. Yeah. And I would get their friggin' triple burger and a big gold poutine with it and just, probably like 2,000 calories immediately after.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just like, and it all just feels so.
And the cholesterol is just coursing through your veins.
Just coursing through. And then right after that, it's just pretty well, I'm asleep after that. I'll just sleep. It's lovely though, because you've earned it. All of, those next 4 or 5 hours or even 2 days of recovery, you've earned it.
Yeah.
You've really earned those days.
My self-indulgent move is like after Cape Breton, I've got a 6 to 8 hour drive home.
Yeah.
I'll get a bucket of chicken from KFC.
Nice. Yeah.
That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Bucket of chicken.
Just all that protein too.
Oh, grease
and protein.
Oh, love it. Calories.
Exactly.
Salt. There's salt in it because if you can't taste the salt in a KFC piece of chicken, There's something wrong. There's something wrong, man.
There's something wrong with your taste buds or the chicken.
Yeah. What? Yeah, exactly. Because they always put salt in it. They load it.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's good. Well, Grant, this has been an amazing conversation here, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I always like talking to you, Brandon.
Absolutely.
You keep it interesting. Tangents, buddy.
Tangents. I know. We were going all over, but you know what? I think we're gonna have some great clips from this, and I'm excited to put this out. Here's the really cool thing about this, and here's why I like doing this. This is all moments in time. I'm going to put this online, and we will be able to look back at this at some point. You go, remember that conversation? And then, oh yeah, we ran those marathons together. And it's just these moments in time where you'll have your mindset locked in now, of my mindset locked into this moment that we can always kind of go back on. And I find it fascinating. And, I even watched some of the podcasts from like 2 years ago.
Yeah, let me ask.
And then I'm going, it's interesting how I responded to that question, because I probably would have had a different response now, but then I was in a different mindset, and I can kind of see how I've grown since some of the last ones too. It's so fascinating.
Yeah, I agree. Now, you had said all that, and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm looking back at this very moment, and I'm thinking, what was if you could rate all your marathons and all your running races, what did you think of Cape Breton compared to all the rest?
Cape Breton was much more of a event for multiple reasons. So I would almost consider it two different things. So marathons are within a very short window. It's kind of get in, show up, you run the race, you get your banana, quick massage, you're going back home. Normally that's kind of like, you're kind of in, kind of out. But with the Cape Breton relay, there was...